How's it going? I'm Ryan, and today I'm going to go over the one trade that I took on QQQ. I took some puts and got stopped out right before the move happened, so unfortunately I had a small loser today. Before we get into the trade, I cleaned up my charts a bit, only had a few levels charted. I had the previous all-time high right around that 430.2, and then I had pre-market high. And since we were opening up kind of above the previous all-time high, didn't really have levels above us to watch besides that pre-market high, so that's why it's a little bear. Jump right into it though. Straight off the open, we retested that pre-market high and rejected off of it, formed a little bit of a base, and kind of consolidated, I guess you could say. I don't know what this would be, but consolidated, and then got a breakout. From that breakout, really just rushed up, setting all-time highs without much of a pullback. On QQQ, we did get a small little pullback, about like 50 cents or so from the high, and started to push up again. At this point, after this candle closed, I took puts in here. My stop was the high a day, so I got stopped out by this push up, which is unfortunate because that's right before the move that I was looking for happened, which was just a larger pullback off the top. The reason why I was looking for that is because we had got this big rally, and then we sort of were basing up here. You can see volume die down a lot over that period as well. So price action slowed down, volume slowed down, and we weren't making any new highs. I was also watching the 2 minutes here. And we can see on the 2 minute that we went from having these low longer wicks here, looking like we were forming a bottom, to immediately switching to having these really small candle bodies and long upper wicks. So that was indicating to me with the volume dying down, the price action dying down, and then the candlesticks switching from looking like buyers were in control to looking more so like sellers were pushing price down at this previous high where we already got a bit of a rejection. Looked to me like, you know, maybe we had unfilled orders and we could get an actual pullback since we had such a massive run up prior. I think theory-wise, obviously, we did get that pullback. I got stopped out. I think this is just a matter of me getting maybe not the best entry, as well as I should be aware of this. I should know that if we have, you know, orders around that high a day, that it can push up a little bit more and then pull back. Even waiting to enter until this candle, entering on this 2 minute would have been excellent as well, because you see that push up and that grab of liquidity above the high before a pullback. So yeah, the idea was there. This one was kind of frustrated because I got stopped out right before it moved. That's only on me though. I could have waited for a better entry. I could have had, you know, a little bit more patience to let this play out rather than getting stopped out there. But it is something that I'll take with me and learn. You know, if we have a low or a high, we might push a little bit back, you know, below it or a bit above it, and it can still pull back. And it happens pretty often. It's like a fake breakout or you know, it just a liquidity grab before the move happens. So I got caught in it today. Bit of a rookie mistake on my part. You know, in some sense, I'm happy that I was able to recognize the pattern and that we just had a huge rally. We were starting to move horizontally. Volume was dying. Price action was indicating sellers were taking over. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. You know, I was wrong and right at the same time, I suppose. But after that, I didn't look to take any more trades. I'm glad we did kind of get some choppy price action. We had, you know, some rejections off this area around 432.3-ish. You can see consistently kind of chopped around, held that pre-market high. That pullback into that pre-market high would have been beautiful. Retest of the previous, I guess the first swing high that we had in that pre-market high. So that pullback there would have been a really nice entry as well. And I think on the 5 minute, it gave us a pretty nice hammer candle. Yeah, look at that. So that's a beautiful trade. You know, watch it, 5 minute, 2 minute, everything looks good. Volume looks good. You see these selling candles slowing down as we come into this area. So you could have rode that pretty much up to almost back up to the high. But one trade I took today, it was there. I just didn't execute. So we'll be looking to just continue to try to get better, I guess. Been not the greatest past couple weeks, but you know, we're there. We're close. That's all I got for you. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. I do trade live every Monday through Friday. Feel so inclined, stop by, say what up. Thank you for watching. Peace out.